Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Dark Eye Memoria. So we just, Saja took care of Kasim in the last episode and now we're Garen as a statue.
Fahi! Fahi! I wouldn't be surprised if he just screams at me as well. Help me! Help! Hollering is futile when you can't talk. If only I could draw attention some other way.
Let's cook more things.
I now know that they can see me and hear me, but it won't do them any good. They're too far away, but they do give me a good idea of where I am. All I can hear is the crackle of the fire.
Oh, whoa. This is in the mount. What?
As the stone over the scarab, so rules the scarab over the stone. I still don't understand.
So I guess
All
we'll
I
get back
can
to it.
hear is the crackle of the fire. I now know, but it won't. Brighter! Brighter! I can't reach it. How could I?
Okay. Well, I have Neri's necklace still and a knife. And my spell. Breaker. Breaker. Break this.
Not after what happened to Ulrich.
Good point. Break me.
Not after what...
Break this.
That's too sturdy.
Fine. Whoops. Break that. Oh, Brooke. Click on the Brooke.
Garon? Garon, can you hear me? I think I've solved the riddle. It's a little complicated. There are so many little pieces. There's only one thing missing. And then we can finally complete the story. Then I'll ask the staff to change you back. I promise. Can you do me one more favor first? Sadya's ruby has a crack. You need to repair it. Can you do that for me?
Fashion time.
Please, Garon. Repair the ruby.
Nope. I'll get the Brooke.
I'm not thirsty right now. It's impossible to read the inscription
story's
while wearing
almost
the
over.
mask.
We just need the ruby.
I don't think you're going to get things right, Breda.
Thank you. And now let me try something. I pray to the gods that I'm not mistaken. Fadan fascadan, esplas te quatan, humuril or gras, ferrogoran, hir bemutir gerol falan, yuntir quatan feluntir sodan.
Oh, I can activate things.
Garon? Are you still there? If so, then you should be able to cast the staff's first spell. Please give me a sign that it worked.
No. Oh. I can be petty.
I was right. Thank you. Thank you, Garon. Oh, you're probably wondering where you are. The staff created this place, a burial chamber of a mogul in the middle of the Andergastrian forest. Isn't that impressive?
Leave the mask and come to me.
He's here. I'll be right back.
Brighter! Brighter! And I get left behind again. Nuri!
Okay, I have... Oh, I can send the vision. To whom? Send a vision to Fahi.
Sadya's spell doesn't work here. Sadya...
Activate here.
No, I'll leave it. As the stone ice. It's impossible.
Huh.
Something tells me that it won't help Brider at all if I destroy the ruby again. Quite the contrary.
Can we break that?
No, I'll leave it. The necklace isn't magic enough. Sadya's spell. Sadya. The trees have shaped themselves into stone, and the stone into an archway. This reminds me of the burial chamber Fahi once mentioned.
I guess this is recreation.
I'm not... I now... but it won't...
Can't send
Sadya...
visions.
I wish someone would push me closer to the fire. The smoke rises into the sky.
I can use the knife.
I don't know. That won't work. No.
So I can activate...
The necklace is... Sadya...
Can't do too much here.
Sad.
mask. Activate
Sad.
me.
No, I can't. How could I? The astral accumulate. I broke its encasement.
Oh, then let's fix it.
No, I'll leave it like that.
But it's broken.
Not something to quite the contrary.
I can only break so many things.
Nothing happened. Obviously, it's neither breakable nor broken. Not. I now know, but it. They're too far, but they do. I remember. Are we that far north then? Close to Raven's Peak? The staff turned us into the sun in the Gorian desert didn't treat him well. Fahi! Fahi! I wouldn't be surprised if he just screams at me as well. So this is where the staff took them. So the smoke... The astral accumulator from the school. I broke its encasement. A brook. Its source must be in the mountains north of here. I remember seeing mountains. Are we that? The trees have shaped...
Okay, so...
Is that the How can a single insignificant riddle be that important?
Okay.
First I lose Nuri, and now I'm a stone. The staff might as well have killed me for good.
Yeah, I'm not very happy.
Good thing I can still see a little through the cracks.
Okay, so clearly I have to use a spell on something.
Sadja spe... Sad... 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 Sadja... Sad... 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 Sad...
I don't know why they would...
Sad... 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 Sad...
Give me that power if I can do anything with it.
Something quite... but it won't. They're too... But they... All...
Stop it.
Not... Nothing happened. It only works... No, I wouldn't be Help me! Hollow... If only I could draw...
Yeah, you need to do something with the
smoke?
fire. But how?
Won't work. Nonsense. Why?
I know this is
Won't
just
work.
random guesswork at now, but...
Why? No. I can't... That will... Won't work. I can't... That will... Why? That will... I can't... Nonsense.
Oak rises up into the sky. I have no other items. But I can't activate or...
No, I'll leave... I'm cold. I wish... Sadja spe... Sad... 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 Sad...
Am I missing some other place to click?
Sad... All I can hear... The smoke... I would... All...
How do I do this? Can't use any of the spells, can't you? Maybe this will help me. Free yourself from the stone block. Cross the abyss on the lower left bridge.
It's impossible. Good thing I can... It's good thing...
So I need to get the third one, but...
Sad... Good thing... It's That won't... I don't know. That... Why? Won't work.
Division.
Something quite... It's
Why does it always
not
stop after certain
No.
ones? It's really kind of annoying.
I can't... How could... The astral... I broke...
Broke its It's encasement, but you can't do anything about
That
it.
won't. I can't. That won't. I don't. That will. I can't. I can't. I don't. That won't work. Nuri's. I'm carrying it with me until she can wear it again. My faithful knife. The spell won't. I'm not going to destroy this. It belongs to Nuri. The knife, the neck, won't work. I'll try to send Nuri a vision.
I guess you can do it on that. Me. Water. Fire. Don't have any idea what I'm doing right now.
There are too many brooks and campfires in this forest. That's completely useless to Nuri's directions.
Okay. Now I have an idea what I'm supposed to do. Me. Mountaintop. Bridge. That.
I could send Nuri to the mountain, but what then?
Okay. Me. Mountaintop. Fire.
She could find the mountain, but how would she know which campfire I'm at?
Okay. Mountain. Fire. Power accumulator? Is that going to be enough of,
She could find the mountain.
Guess not. Maybe I can have her look for this. Know what you can see or not.
I could send Nuri to...
Okay.
I could send...
Okay. How will she know what I'm at? I guess stone faces, Fahi, and campfire.
She could find the mountain, but how would she know which campfire I'm at?
What? Like, is this is this not clear enough? There are 6 stone statues here.
I could send Nuri...
Okay, so I do. Okay, well, at least we're narrowing it down to something. That.
She could find...
Honestly, how much of this is not just going to be? She can come in from the sky and see this stuff. How can she not just tell these things?
She could find...
Oh my god. Sorry again for the guessing check, but I don't understand what of these clues I'm missing.
She could find...
Okay, let's click on the 3 that... Let's click on things that don't have anything to do with it.
She could see the brook from the air, but there are too many others. She wouldn't know which one I meant.
Okay.
Nuri won't understand.
Something.
If she's going to find me, there are too many brooks and... I could send Nuri...
Game. These useless. You can't see them at all from space.
I could send...
Yep, nothing still.
Nuri won't...
That seems promising, at least.
If she's going to find...
There's something different about that, at least.
Nuri won't...
What about this one? That will be useful to her at all?
If she's going to... I could send...
Very, very frustrating. You'd think I would have stumbled onto something by process of elimination yet by now.
Nuri won't...
But clearly you need the mountain. That's about as far as I can get.
I remember... Are we that...
Because
So the smoke...
that would seem to me that you could use that, but there's too many fires in brooks, so there's not clear enough. But you can't...
I'll send Nuri to the
What?
mountain, and then along the course of the brook, until she reaches the fire. I hope it works.
I could have sworn I did that before. I could have sworn I did all three of those before.
Thank the gods. I'm starting to remember something. I know how I can transform myself back. All right, here we go. No, no, I'm too weak. The mask doesn't have enough power left to change me back. It was all for nothing.
Nope, okay, send vision to Nuri. Nuri. Power accumulator. Gara. Bring me magic. She doesn't remember who I am. Why is she doing all this? Maybe she remembers a bit more now. Maybe that's just the magic. Okay. Now depetrify myself. Whoa! We got Fahi too.
Ah, finally. Fi, is everything all right?
Oh, yes. My stiff old bones haven't felt this young in ages.
Thank you, Nuri.
Thanks, Nuri.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter now. Will you promise to wait for me here?
All right.
I'll be right back.
Poor Garon. Can't pick that up. Can I talk to you?
Let me rest a moment. I'll follow you soon.
Whatever
I will. I need to rest a bit anyway. Flying is fun, but so exhausting.
No, Nuri.
Finally, a little warmth.
Okay. Don't think I can pick up anything here. Let's just go into the burial chamber.
It's been 450 years since I, a talking staff with no memories, kindled the light in my prison and saw a strange woman who would change my life forever. Her story began in this chamber, and between these walls we will end it together. Merhaba, Geron. Welcome.
You were able to free yourself.
What does all this mean? Where are we?
Ask him.
Indeed. Ask me. You should know that I've waited a long time for this day, and would not like to wait much longer. But if you have a great many questions...
What's going to happen here?
We're going
So
to
you
go
still
inside.
haven't figured out why I sent you my memories? Why you're here?
Tell me everything.
I am here because Fahi promised to change Nuri back into a fairy if I helped him with a little riddle. No one said anything about ensouled magic staves, flying fortresses, and strange dreams.
Life is full of surprises, isn't it?
Ha!
You laugh, but I wouldn't have believed that one day someone would rescue me from my dungeon, that I was to climb mountains without legs and wrestle without arms with demons. I would have laughed if someone had told me a princess will appear to you and, despite your strange form, show you the greatest wonders of the world. Oh, how I would have laughed!
Okay, but that doesn't explain why we're here.
You know that Sadia and I were separated. Our golden time together came to an end. When I finally found a way to leave the Gorian desert, centuries had passed. I wanted to know if Sadia had done it, if she had become the great heroine she always wanted to be. I wanted to hear how her name was whispered in the streets in awe. Sadia al-Kabir, Sadia the Great, the heroine who once... But no one had ever heard of her. So I continued and expanded my search. I wanted to know what happened to her after our separation. I followed her trail back to Draconia. I found the Adept's journal and the Djinn of Times' mask. But Sadia's real fate remained a mystery to me. Finally, I met Fahi and asked him to bring me here. A man named Ulrich had taken her ruby from Draconia and brought it to Undergast. He sought the mask in order to bring back his deceased wife, but he found only the gemstone.
Is all this really important?
Yes, Brida.
Why did you need the ruby? Why the mask? Why all of this?
I wanted to bring together all the relics surrounding Sadia's disappearance and finally understand what happened to her. At least I would know what happened to her. She deserved that. There was only one problem. I'm terrible at riddles. That's why I needed experts to help me. Who could understand every detail, who could be prepared for today.
Prepared? To do what?
To be able to tell Sadia's tale to the end without making a mistake.
Does it matter how she died? She's dead. We can't change that.
You're wrong. You will determine what happened to her.
I don't understand.
The Garden of Oblivion, Geron. I read the journal to the end. After her return, Sadia went into the Garden of Oblivion and never came out again. Nothing that happens in the garden has actually happened until someone talks about it. Outside the garden.
And since Sadia has been forgotten since that day, her fate has never been told, and thus never completed.
Yeah. Well, I was assuming that she went in and sought oblivion since she failed.
I never did understand the
It
garden.
doesn't really seem like her, but she
Geron,
also was a little...
the events in the
wanker.
garden have no
Very-
effect on the outside world, as though they never happened. Only once someone convincingly tells of those events do they become true.
But if it turns out that they lied, or were mistaken,
Then Satanav's invisible hand punishes them for their sacrilege.
that's why we mustn't make a mistake. I think I've explained enough about our wondrous meeting.
Are you ready, Geron?
Just a moment.
Okay. We will continue on with this and the Garden of Oblivion in the next episode. I hope you will join me then.